Hello and welcome back to another video. I tried to do this video yesterday and it was so windy it nearly blew the camera off the tripod, and then it started to rain and I started to get wet. But over the weekend I did a YouTube video, short video. I did a short video of these particular boots, and these boots are made by Dirk Bikkemberg, I think is how you pronounce it, Bikkemberg, or Bikkemberg, you know. I'll put it in text as always. I think you pronounce it Bikkemberg, and it's Dirk, and he's quite a well-known fashion designer. And I bought these a number of years ago now off the Zalando fashion site, the online site, and I'd looked at them, and they had them in very limited men's. They are men's boots, by the way. They're called a fashion biker boot by Dirk Bikkemberg, and I kept looking at them, and they had them in, I think, about a size from about an 8 to a 12. That's a UK men's size, and gradually they started to reduce them, and 4 or 5 months down the line they were reduced drastically. And I mean, I think these boots were something like £300 or £400 when new, and I paid nowhere near that. In fact, I even didn't pay £100 for these. I haven't worn them much. That's not that I don't like them, but they're just really not my style or choosing. They're a very nice boot. They're made of all leather. They're 100% leather apart from the soles, and they're almost quite unusually as how they are fashioned on a kind of a bit of a biker style but taller boot. You can see round the back we've got some loops that you can move. You can pull them tighter. We have zips. We have zip entry, which is always good on fashion boots to make them getting out easier. A flat, almost like a plimp sole, which I do like. I think that's quite attractive with the wide rubber banding round there. Extremely comfortable, extremely soft, beautifully made, as you'd expect with the company like Bikkembergs. It's quality, materials and quality, almost craftsmanship, probably handmade boots, or factory made in a handmade environment, if that makes sense. I'm sure you perhaps know what I mean. And I quite like on the bottom, on the soles, it's got Bikkemberg's name in the rubber, which is quite attractive. And as I say, so they are quite an attractive boot. As I say, not really, perhaps my liking, but I bought them and I've had them, and they're still in the original box. If you come across any, and you like them, well, they still odd pairs of these turns up on sites like Vinted or eBay, so you might be lucky. And it's how they were made in men's bigger sizes. I think they went up to like a men's UK 12-13 size. These are a size 10, and I think they're quite a small size 10 because they fit me fine, and they're quite tight. As you know, I like to wear thick socks, like my thick kilt type woolen socks with boots, and they're quite a tight fit, but a nice fit, and I can take between a 9 and a 10. So there's no problem. And I say with the zip, it makes getting on easier and off, certainly. I will put them on for you to have a look with. As I say, they are, let's just, we hold one a bit closer to the camera. As I say, you can see they've still got their labels on there with what model they are, and everything. So you can see they've hardly had any wear at all on the sole and on the upper there. A beautiful made boot, no question of that. It might be that in time, so do keep looking. I have put the links to, I'm sort of halfway creating just a very small, very basic little website. The link is up the top. If you see the Instagram icon at the top on my home page, you'll see just next to that it says Bootman website, and if you click on there, there's a couple of pages. If you wanted to contact me over anything, there's my contact email address there for you to use. And it might be that I do put a page up where I sell certain boots and sell certain boot related items. So it might be that these are listed on there. I know it's a very limited market because, you know, you've got to have size 9 or 10 UK feet to be able to wear these, but somebody might, you know, like them, and it might be in time that they do come on there. But I'll put them on, I'll slip them on. I've got very clean socks on, as always when I wear boots, and I'll slip them on and take a little bit of, you know, footage of me wearing them. So there we go, I've got the Bikkembergs boots on now, and you can see they're a lovely tall long boot, and they do, as I say, they do feel so comfortable, you know, with the flat sole. You know, there again, I could quite easily have these on all day, and you know, not know I've got them on. In fact, they do feel very much, you know, the soft leather and the soft rubber sole. They almost feel like a kind of a plimsoll-y type boot, which is lovely. You know, you've got really good movement there. You know, if you wanted to do a lot of walking in them, if you're in a city or a town, obviously they're not a country boot. They're really a fashion boot to be worn. You know, and very funnily, I did try them yesterday with some faux leather trousers that I'd bought years ago, and any of the Instagram lookers here will know I posted a picture of me trying to make this video in the rain, and I said, my goodness, I don't think them trousers really suit me. I look far too, you know, I'm far too old to be wearing that kind of trousers. I've got some basic, you know, I thought they always display better boots with a tight trouser, so I've got some of my favourite running tights on, just purely to display the boots better today, because I think, you know, it takes your eye. They're black, and I mean, you could wear these with them, why not? You know, I have done with boots. So there we go. As always, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to go in because I think it's going to start raining today again. So I have been successful in getting just this little video and this look at these Dirk Bikkembergs, or Bikkembergs, whatever you want to call it, boots. Very, very stylish boots. I don't know whether I would ever have paid the full price of, I think they were sort of £399. I think they might have even been a shade over £400 when new. So incredibly, you know, expensive when they were new, but very, very comfortable boots to wear, you know. And so I do love the soft leather of them, and so there we go. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching. Thanks to all the new subscribers. It's lovely, and I really do appreciate that. And please do think about subscribing. It truly does help the smaller channels get noticed on YouTube. And thank you for your likes, comments, and I'll catch up with you very shortly with some more beautiful boot videos. Until that point in time, bye for now.